Hello and welcome back to more Animeniacs. I'm Devin, with me is Cody.
Hey everybody!
And it's starting a new anime, Desert Punk. So this is actually a very older anime. What would you describe it as?
It's sort of similar to Trigun.
It's very close to Trigun. This is why it's one of my favorites. It's that Western setting, but with goofiness. A lot more goofier than Trigun.
Yeah. Boy, is it ever.
Best way to describe our main hero, fake Deadpool, but more of a pervert.
And sometimes a little stupider.
A little bit. Like, Deadpool's intelligence level is questionable at best, too. So.
Yeah, that's fair.
But he's a mercenary with a mouth in the desert.
Yeah.
He's also on the short side.
Oh yeah, he's
4 foot or something.
Yeah, he's like fuck. He's pretty puny.
Yeah. So the first episode is Desert Punk and the Double D's. I think is the name of the episode. By the way, 26 episodes in this whole thing, so.
I thought that was the second episode.
No. Second episode is Rock, Paper, Scissors.
You sure?
I am positive on that one.
Okay.
Yeah. At least one of us is paying attention to episode names, just in case. So, first episode is we more get an introduction to the world and our main character. So the world is basically a futuristic Japan that fell into ruin due to humankind's own greed and destructive nature.
Yeah.
So it's become a vast desert.
Of just nothing but ruins.
Nothing but ruins and oases and the like.
Yeah.
So the name of the game is survival at any cost.
Yeah.
So we have groups of bandits, we have people trying to live normal lives in towns, and just everyone etching their way through surviving this nightmare hellscape.
Yeah.
And then we got mercenaries like Desert Punk.
Yep.
Whose job is to hunt down and collect bounties.
Yeah. Or objects.
Yeah, it's take whatever job comes up, which isn't always necessarily
great.
Attack someone.
Yeah.
Just, I want that back, go get it. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever happens to the guy who's holding it, I don't give a shit.
Got it.
Yeah. So, I want your first impressions of our main character.
I like him.
Yeah.
He's funny.
Yeah, this is why I was like, he's very Deadpool-esque. If you like Deadpool, Desert Punk is gonna sell it a lot on just that attitude.
Yeah.
He's cocky, he's witty, he just says what comes to his mind.
Gullible.
Little bit gullible, especially his biggest flaw is women.
Yeah. For sure.
Both episodes are he's followed by women.
Yeah.
But we won't get into that, but I imagine that's going to be the running theme for a lot of these episodes.
Probably.
Yeah. I don't know if this show takes an overall arc story or if it's just kind of his day-to-day. Right now it just feels like day-to-day, but I imagine with the amount of episodes it might take there's actually a story here, by the way.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. Usually these are 3 to 4 episodes. It's just getting to know the character and the world, and then we throw an overarching plot.
Yeah.
So, first episode is we see a family trying to escape a group of bandits in the desert. They get caught, attacked. Desert Punk walks in, not concerned about the family. He's just like, hey, are you guys those guys that blew up the water tankers at the Oasis the other day? Because I'm here to talk to you about that.
Yeah. And proceeds to just lay them out.
Yeah. And we get to see how he fights, because he's a small dude. He's not going to win in a fist fight, necessarily.
Yeah.
But he uses a lot of
Tricks.
tricks, is what we call them.
Yeah, I don't know how he did the whole appearing and disappearing thing.
Yeah, that's, we do see a bit of how the magic is done.
Okay.
He does have, if you see an Attack on Titan, the grappling wire,
Oh yeah, we did see that.
he has something very similar on his back.
And it
where-
just makes him go fast.
Yeah, it just zips him. It's a zip line. He zips wherever
Okay.
he shoots.
And he also has paralyzing gas?
Yep, he makes his own custom paralyzing gas.
Like, oh, geez.
And because he wears a gas mask, he doesn't have to worry about gas.
Yeah. It's like, what did you do to us?
Oh, my own paralyzing gas. Odorless, tasteless, and effective.
As you can see.
Yep. And manages to make clones of himself, which is his decoys. He can set up a lot of decoys at a very quick notice.
Apparently.
Yeah. So you have to wonder how much of this is pre-planned.
It's fair.
Yeah.
He's like, tell me where your boss is.
Yeah.
Just whacking them over and over with the gun.
Yeah, he's kind of violent. But he doesn't kill.
Okay. So he's like,
Vash.
okay,
Yeah.
cool. And then we cut to our bad guy.
Yeah. Who looks like this scrawny, richy, pompous, noble guy who likes pudding.
Mm-hmm.
Until you insult his mother. Then he hulks the freak out.
Yeah!
And turns like into this buff commando, I survived every war Rambo-esque dude.
I remember being like, oh.
Oh, okay. Touched a nerve on that one.
Yeah. So, like, Dale shows up where they are and
Yeah.
starts sniping at them.
Yep. Basically, we can sum this up as to they get into a huge fight. He outwits them, manages to get the necklace that he's after, and then the girl that he had met in the desert prior. We're skipping ahead a little. We're
Yeah.
jumping around, sorry. But he meets this girl that's supposedly dying in the desert and had escaped this gang anyway, and
Yeah.
they did these horrible things to her. They're going to make her make pudding for the master. Okay, whatever nonsense fetish you had there, okay.
Yeah.
And he's like, yes, I will avenge you because you have boobs, basically.
Pretty much. Yeah.
And finds out that at the end she comes in, an explosion goes off that he didn't see, takes him nearly out, as well as the other guy,
Yeah.
and he sees this girl, Junko is her name, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh, by the way, I'm actually your rival, and I'm taking this so I can get the cash for it.
You suck.
Yeah. And that's basically the episode. Now, we're going to follow up with that, because he does have a code of ethics. Do you remember what it is?
Not off the top of my head.
Always finishes the job he's given.
Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah. He has a
He's
reputation. Yeah, he has a reputation, and he's not going to just let that slide.
Oh, yeah.
Into the second episode, where we see this old guy and his daughter struggling in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
And we assume old guy has a heart attack, coughs up some blood, is on the verge of death.
And then we got
back to
him coming into town.
Yep.
Oh. Okay, don't tell us if it's dead or not.
Yeah, no, we'll get back to that, don't worry.
Yeah.
We meet a new character, I don't know if he's going to return, but Rain Spider, who is he's a different job. He's collector, not just bounty hunter.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes around and collects debts for any loan sharks.
Okay, yeah.
And I guess he also has reputations of, like, not only does he collect the money, he collects your soul. And he's a very no-nonsense, intimidating man.
Yeah, but I do like how after Desert Punk said, "You collect souls," I'm like, they exaggerate.
Yeah. By souls, he means pride. He humiliates you if you waste his time.
Yeah.
Yeah. We won't get into that situation, but he meets two idiots in the desert who try to rob him, and it does not turn well for the two idiots.
No. Threads, was it?
Yeah, he has razor threads. Yeah. They can use them damage if done right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And one of his tricks, which is, I guess, is standard, because he's like, damn, I showed my hand out in front of Desert Punk, I know nothing about him.
Yeah.
So anyways, we know these two are going to fight later. That's kind of a given.
Yeah.
So, we go in. Desert Punk gets the next bounty, which is actually go find this old man and get his debt.
Yep.
He goes, finds the old man, and finds Rain Spider there, already trying to collect. Apparently, the old man was foolish enough to take 2 loans out from 2 different loan companies. And doesn't have $1 to his name.
I just love how Desert Punk's like, "You owe money."
Yeah.
And Rain Spider's like, "Hey, you're not collecting before I do."
Yeah. I was here first. There's no rules to this.
And then they just rip the house apart.
Yeah. Find out there is absolutely nothing of value until the daughter walks in.
Yeah.
And she gives the sad story of, like, I'm working so hard for my grandfather, or my dad, and just nothing's working out. I'm not strong enough to do manual labor. I suck at doing anything. Like,
and Desert Punk's like, maybe they'll give him a couple extra days?
Yeah, like, maybe I'll get you 10 days.
Yeah. As soon as he said that, I was like, you dumb.
Yeah, no, this is his flaw with women. Cute face, sad story, Desert Punk's done.
Yeah.
Not Rain Spider.
Like, yeah, there's nothing of value in this house. Yes, there is.
Grabs her and she's like, we can sell her for the loan money.
Oh, Desert Punk doesn't,
No, Desert Punk's like, I don't agree to that. Actually, the only way you're selling her is if I buy her. And I don't have that much money, so you're going to find another way to get the rest of the old man.
Mm-hmm. Then cut to them.
Yeah, and then it's like, well, okay, we're going to decide this through a one-on-one fight. And the 10 people are coming in because it's 2 legends about to get out. And we even have the crazy old man do intro songs for both of them.
Yeah, I'm like, what the heck?
Just something random, and I thought that was kind of fun.
It really was.
He's not even the village elder or anything. He's just an old guy that showed up.
Yeah. And then the fight starts.
And both of them are like, I can't show off my tricks. Like, this is a seasoned veteran. My tricks aren't going to do nothing to him. He's smarter than that.
Well, let me see if I can go through all the phases of this fight.
Sure.
So they start ducking behind things and shooting at each other.
Yep.
Then don't they start throwing knives?
No. Already had a line.
Okay.
So they start with rifles.
Mm-hmm.
Then they start with grenades,
Oh yeah.
then pistols, and then it's like, what are we going to do if we run out of ammo? Fight with swords? Both taking a knife, throw one, and it's like that Undertale thing where it's like, at least I have knives, throws the knife. I'm out of knives.
Yeah. And then slingshots?
No, there's no slingshots.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. They're just throwing rocks at each other.
Oh.
Like two children on a playground.
And
Like,
then
no finesse or anything, just these two kind of grown men throwing rocks at each other like children.
And then they run out and just start beating the crap
Yeah,
out
then
of
it's
each
just
other.
a straight up fist fight. So like, and everyone at this point has left because the fight's kind of gotten lame.
Cut to late at night.
Yeah, they're still going at it.
Yeah.
You gotta admire these men's endurance. Out in the desert fighting like idiots.
And then people gunning for them show up out of nowhere.
Yeah, so the two guys that we met earlier that tried to rob Rain Spider show up for their revenge, and then some guy who wants revenge on Desert Punk shows up. They end up taking themselves out while the other two are just fighting.
Yeah.
The guy who's after Desert Punk trips, accidentally shoots one of the guys, who falls, drops his gun, the gun goes off and shoots his friend. And I think the other guy just kind of fell and died.
Yeah. I was like, jeez. Then their fight finishes and they just sit there and start laughing, talking.
Yeah, it's like, okay, we can't win this.
No.
You're one hell of a fighter.
Yep.
So we'll call it a draw?
Yeah. And then, bang!
Yeah.
Bang!
Then they get knocked out by the daughter who they were fighting over to start with. And then we cut to the whole ploy of the dad and the daughter are in on a hustle scheme where they get out loans. Then when the bounty hunters come, they take out the bounty hunters.
And take their money.
And not take their money, but now they're stuck. The bounty hunters are stuck to the bill.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Nasty.
That's kind of the problem when you take like collection and bounty hunter. It's like, I'll get the money for you or I have to pay it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this so far.
Yeah, no, this is a fun anime, which I love. Like, it doesn't take itself too seriously. It has some interesting, like, fight animation and motions.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's an older one, it does reuse animation a lot.
Yeah.
You'll see that, like, the same guy getting shot over and over again, even though it's like an epic fight.
Okay, yeah. Understandable.
But I feel like the English dub is really well done. I guess that's also for the fact that he's wearing a mask, so you don't have to lip sync.
It's true.
A lot, like there's a lot of masks in this anime.
Yeah,
and there's a good reason for that.
Yeah. I don't know if his mask ever comes off.
I do remember him having the mask off.
Okay.
In an episode. Like I said, I've only seen like 3 or 4 episodes of this.
Okay.
But I think with that, though, we'll call the episode here. So thank you all very much for watching. Until next time, have a good one.
Peace out.